President, I would like to offer my support for the endorsement of the following judicial appointments. The Honourable Mr. Justice Andrew Cheung as a permanent judge of the Court of Final Appeal, the Honourable Mr. Justice Robert Tang as a permanent Hong Kong judge of the CFA, and the Right Honourable Baroness Hale of Richmond and the Right Honourable Beverly McLaughlin, PC, as non-permanent judges from the other common law jurisdictions of CFA. We are particularly delighted to see the recommendations of appointing Baroness Hale and the Right Honourable McLaughlin as non-permanent judges in our Court of Final Appeal, Family Law, and others. In 2004, she became the first and only female Lord of Appeal in Ordinary. The Law Lords became Supreme Court justices when the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom was established in 2009. In 2013, she became its Deputy President. In 2017, its President. Ms. McLaughlin, if appointed, will be the first foreign judge from Canada, a common law jurisdiction with which Hong Kong shares many common characteristics. Ms. McLaughlin was the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Canada from January 2000 until she retired from that office in 2017. Prior to joining the Judiciary, Ms. McLaughlin practiced law and was a tenured Associate Professor of Law at the University of British Columbia. In 2000, she made history by being the first woman to be appointed Chief Justice of Canada. She is the longest-serving Chief Justice in the court's history. President, of the various powers and responsibilities provided for LegCo in the Basic Law, few are more important than endorsing judicial appointments to the CFA. A strong and independent judiciary is a fundamental aspect of our legal system and is a core reason why the international community is attracted to Hong Kong. Justices on the CFA addresses some of the most challenging questions of our time and play an important part in developing the common law in Hong Kong. Before providing some details for these justices' exemplary records and qualifications, I would address the following matters. The importance of the Basic Law, inclusion of foreign judges on the CFA. Number 2, the value of including female judges on the CFA. And number 3, the importance of LegCo to not politicize judicial appointments. I will begin by addressing the importance of the inclusion and utilization of foreign judges on the CFA. The rule of law, judicial independence, and guarantees of civil and political rights are written into the Basic Law. In effect, the one country, two system provides for a unique legal framework and rights protection in the special administrative region. We must protect these attributes in order to maintain Hong Kong's exceptionality and competitiveness amongst other regional cities. The ability to appoint non-permanent foreign judges to the CFA provides Hong Kong with a distinct advantage over other jurisdictions. This is crucial to our common law system, particularly in an increasingly globalized and interconnected world. I will detail a few comparative advantages on this unique element engineered into the Basic Law. First, foreign judges are a substantial source of knowledge and expertise and bring fresh insights and perspectives to our courts. As a result, the courts benefit from comparative perspectives and experience. Foreign judges have written or contributed to leading judgments of the CFA. Some of these judgments have been cited in the high courts of other common law jurisdictions. There is a high value in conducting comparative legal dialogue. CFA justices, including foreign justices, share with and learn from each other in a collegial manner. This dialogue adds to the court's institutional knowledge relevant to the solutions of trying legal questions. Utilizing foreign judges knits Hong Kong into the fabric of a leading international jurist and capitalize on existing expertise. Second, foreign judges are an expression of Hong Kong's place as an international business and financial center. Hong Kong's international nature and its developed legal system are interrelated. International businesses and the international community place great importance on the quality of Hong Kong's legal system. Indeed, the world is watching Hong Kong to evaluate whether investments and basic human rights, will continue to be protected by the rule of law. Expanding and diversifying foreign judicial presence on the CFA is critical to bolstering Hong Kong's international legal reputation and developing case law for the 21st century. Having an international judiciary demonstrates diversity and inclusion in our legal system. Indeed, Attracting prominent foreigners to sit as judges in Hong Kong is an acknowledgement of the city's status as a leader in the international legal community. Engaging with and benefiting from the wisdom of foreign judges increases the likelihood that Hong Kong will both benefit from and influence other leading common law jurisdictions. Foreign judges regularly participate in speaking engagement when visiting Hong Kong and refer to the jurisprudence of the court in their extrajudicial writings. There is a strategic advantage behind this association. External impressions of Hong Kong judiciary are important to our reputation and standing in the international community. Lastly, utilizing foreign judges enhances internal and external confidence in the independence of Hong Kong's judiciary. Foreign judges, bringing perspectives and legal developments from other jurisdictions, enrich Hong Kong's jurisprudence. Consequently, Hong Kong's judiciary receives enhanced international respect in the legal arena. This respect also emanates from the fact that prominent foreign judges would not sit on the CFA if it was not a reputable court. In this way, foreign judges provide an added degree of legitimacy to our judicial system. Next, I would like to speak on the importance of gender diversity in the legal profession and in particular, the judiciary. The gender composition of the judiciary must reflect that of Hong Kong's society if the judiciary is to be perceived as authentic, capable of delivering equal justice and upholding equality before the law. In Hong Kong, women graduate and those entering legal practice on parity with men. Yet our CFA does not, at the moment, reflect that reality. Having more top-quality female judges so not only makes good practical sense, but is also, simply put, the right thing to do. Gender diversity in the judiciary is inherent in the fair and just legal system because it enables the judiciary as a whole to better respond to diverse social and individual contexts and experiences. Without full and equal representation of women in the judiciary, the overall quality of judicial decision-making is compromised. And this impacts generally and also specifically in cases particularly affecting women. Furthermore, Acting President, when filling judicial vacancy, it simply makes good sense to put to use the entire talent of qualified judges. Women clearly make up one of the most underutilized talent pools in the legal and judicial system. If we do not make use of all available personnel in our society, we will miss out on some of the best, brightest, and most qualified legal minds. The Judicial Officer's Recommendation Commission make their recommendations for judges based on merit irrespective of background. However, merit and improved gender diversity are not mutually exclusive goals. Instead, there are complementary objectives that, if pursued in unison, will contribute to stronger rule of law. The composition of the CFA is the most visible indication of women's inclusion in Hong Kong's legal sector. The recommendation and endorsement of Baroness Hill and Ms. McLaughlin as the first female CFA justices is an important step towards greater inclusion and promotion of women in the legal sector. Third, I will address criticism on the proposed appointment, especially some of my colleagues who commented on the nationalities of judges over Baroness Hale and the Right Honourable McLaughlin's rulings on same-sex equality. While constructive criticism is appropriate, racial criticisms and criticisms politicizing judicial appointment is unacceptable. Judges are appointed in accordance with their judicial expertise as required by Article 92 of the Basic Law. Just like any other judge, foreign judges uphold the rule of law based on their legal judgment on the law and evidence and nothing else. This is underscored by the fact that foreign judges take the judicial oath to uphold the Basic Law, bear allegiance.
主席，規程問題咧，因為我聽到郭榮鏗議員指責話我哋同事
質疑係嗰個法官嘅國籍，但係我聽得好清楚，剛才一路聽落去並冇質疑任何法官嘅國籍嘅問題喎。
你要求郭議員澄清係嘛？
請佢澄清翻，唔好亂咁講。
你是否願意澄清
There's no need for me to clarify. I think my speech speaks for itself. This is underscored by the fact that foreign judges take the judicial oath to uphold the basic law, bear allegiance to Hong Kong, and to serve it conscientiously, dutifully, in full accordance with the law, honestly, and with integrity, safeguard the law and administer justice without fear or favor, self-interest, or deceit. In reaching their rulings, whether the cases are politically charged or not, judges including Baroness Hale and Ms. McLaughlin did nothing more than carry out the adjudication of their duties of office, that is, adjudicating the dispute in a fair and impartial manner. Uninformed and personal attacks on justices for performing their legal obligations to apply the law in good faith are inappropriate and damaging to the legal system. An independent judiciary carrying out its duties will inevitably make decisions unpopular with certain constituencies. However, as has been said, there are countries in this world where every judicial decision finds favor with the government, but they are not places where I would want to live. Historically, LegCo has respected the Judicial Officers Recommendation Commission's vetting and review process of judicial nominees and is in no position to interfere with recommendations unless there are substantiated and good reasons to do so. In conclusion, Acting President, the basic law explicitly provides for the appointment and utilization of foreign judges in Hong Kong. Further, a defined process through the Independent Judicial Officers Recommendation Commission ensure foreign judges are properly recruited and vetted. To date, LegCo has never once rejected the appointment of either local or foreign judges. To break with this tradition and to question the judgment of the JORC for political reasons would be a disservice to the Hong Kong people and would significantly weaken the rule of law in Hong Kong. Acting President, we face some real challenges here in LegCo, such as our housing crisis, our economic competitiveness. Focus should remain on those issues and not on partisan politics meant to divide and polarize over a well-settled principle of this basic law and the independence of the judiciary. The long-term cost to politicizing the judiciary will be much higher than any short-term political benefit that may accrue from an underhanded political maneuver by some members in this chamber. With the endorsement and appointment of these two distinguished judges，
郭榮鏗議員等等，梁美芬議員係乜嘢規程問題？
係啊，我都一路聽住郭榮鏗議員講，但係佢頭先又係講話 some members of 呢個 legislative council， 即係講個發言，佢頭先講幾次，一咧就係話係有個人身攻擊。即係話有一啲立法會議員嗰個發言係人身攻擊。第二咧一路係講咧係我哋係即係發言啦，佢指嘅。我哋好清楚，我希望佢要澄清，大家講緊嘅係個制度，所以咧我希望佢唔好，亦都係用佢自己個人去人身攻擊以前發言嘅人。
澄清嘅事情唔清楚啦。郭議員，你是否願意澄清？
我唔係好明點解梁美芬議員要對號入座，我個演詞裏邊亦都冇提到佢嘅名稱。I think my speech is very clear and it speaks for itself and there's nothing further I need to clarify. If there are other questions which other members have over my speech, they are more than welcome to come to my office. The door is wide open at all times. So to finish, and in conclusion, with the endorsement and appointment of these two distinguished judges, LegCo and the Hong Kong government will ensure continued judicial independence, improve the diversity and inclusion of the CFA, increase judicial talent and expertise, and ultimately strengthen the rule of law in Hong Kong. These outcomes are necessary for Hong Kong to maintain its stature as an international leader in commerce, legal, and finance. Acting President, thank you.